Kia ora, Stubbsy here from SBI&Z. We're up here at Mount Hutt today, and we're going to take a look at something I like to call the stance scale. In the latest version of the SBI&Z instructor's manual, you'll notice that we talk about three different stances. The basic stance at level 1, the active stance at level 2, and the high performance stance at level 3. Basic stance, we're looking for a fairly upright position with the hips laterally stacked over the working edge, shoulders in line with the snowboard, and even weight on both feet. This allows our beginner students to balance more easily and utilize their skeleton for support. In the active stance, we're looking to get a little bit lower by flexing evenly through our ankles, knees, and hips, and rotationally opening our upper body slightly. This allows us to be more reactive in our riding and adjust quickly to changing terrain. The high performance stance, we want to get lower again. We want to flex more through the back ankle and knee this time and allow our hips to shift towards the back foot. We then center our weight by bringing our chest towards our front quad. This allows us to be more proactive with our movements and gives us a greater range in multiple directions. Rather than 3 different stances, I see this as a stance scale from 1 to 10. 1 being the most basic stance possible, kind of like a J-turn in a beginner lesson, and 10 being a full tucked position in a border cross race. Let's start with the active stance, which we can consider to be a 5 on the scale. Move down through the scale to a 4 or a 3, we can begin by rotationally aligning our shoulders. This often happens when we encounter a situation or a snow condition that we're uncomfortable in. We go back to that 5 on the stance scale, and this time we try to move through to a 6 or a 7. The blend of movements we use to achieve this begins by flexing with the back knee and ankle. We then rotationally open our upper body to increase our vertical range of movement through the hip joint. This additional range of movements means we can deal with sudden pressure changes whilst keeping our center of mass closer to the working edge. You can see the benefits of that right here. The common inefficiency that occurs when moving through this end of the stance scale. If we rotationally open our shoulders first, this can often lead to a straightening of the front knee, open of the hip and the ankle joint. This limits our ability to absorb through the leading side of our body, and it can take away a really important steering mechanism. The key here, no matter what number on the stance scale you're trying to achieve, be constantly active in that front knee and feel that leading quad continually work as you increase performance. I hope that's helped to create a stronger understanding of how and why we adapt our stance in snowboarding, and it helps you make smaller adjustments to your stance as your riding progresses.